Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is a 2009 BMW R1200RT. Not gonna lie, I almost bought one of these back in the day. Couldn't really get over the weight at the time. And, man, it's 570 pounds, claimed, with all the bags. So, it's not light. And it was just not the right bike for me at that time. You know, a little younger, well, a little younger at that point, still old. I'm kind of excited to ride it because as you're getting older, your tastes kind of change, and I'm wondering if it'll strike me as different. This bike is an 1170cc Boxer, claiming 109 brake horsepower. It's like 85 foot-pounds of torque, and like I said, it's weighing at about 570 pounds. So, she's a big girl. I'm sure she's fun. But we're going to find out when we ride it. I am 5 foot 9 inches tall. And I weigh 220 pounds. And I'm going to throw a leg. And, alright. So, like I said, I'm 5'9". I'm kind of almost flat-footed, which is crazy. That's the feeling of a Boxer when it shifts over as it starts. It's wild. This has, you got your forks there, but you got the additional shock up front. Helps with fork dive, things like that, which is really nice. This has an adjustable windscreen, which is really cool. Oh, plenty of power. I mean, I'm barely on throttle to get going. So 2009, and yeah, it's a BMW. It's let's just put it this way. If you've ridden any BMWs, they're basically perfect. I mean, honestly, they ride perfectly. They feel good. You know, it's just my biggest problem I've always had with BMWs is they're almost too perfect, and it takes away some of the character, some of the feel of the bike, and I don't particularly enjoy that. I want my bikes to be motorcycles. I want to be able to, you know, feel the character of it. And let's look at this. The mirrors are freaking huge, and they're really good. I can see every single thing behind me. Windscreen, obviously you saw me move it, so I can adjust that into a position where I like, you know, for this bike. It's got insane wind protection. It's tall. As far as going into corners, falls right over. Because I mentioned the fact that it's got the telescopic, plus it also has a shock. See that if I did that on a regular bike, the fork dive would be pretty pronounced, and on this it's not. This is super easy to ride. I mean, this has steel-braided brake lines. I mean, this bike was $16,800 when it was new, and came with all the tech you could ask for. It's got cruise control, which is now set. So now I can just kind of take my hands off. This seat is really comfortable. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this seat's really comfortable. And it's interesting because, like I said, as you get older, your riding kind of changes, and you look for different things. And while I still love riding super sports, and I still love riding super bikes, and I love middleweights, I love all bikes, my initial impression back in the day was this bike was heavy, it's not for me, and it wasn't for me at the time. And I'm not going to say it's for me now, because I don't think that it is. It's very easy to shift, it's very comfortable. God almighty. And I'm not taking it to red line. That's full throttle. It's quick. It's quick. But this bike is built for touring. It really is. This bike is built to tour. To go a lot of miles. The seat is, like I'm talking about, this seat is super comfortable. You just sit back and just kind of relax, and God, you could ride for a long, long time on this bike. You really could. I got a decent amount of cross breeze today, and this bike, because of its weight, it just kind of, yeah, I don't care. Keep going. I will say this, the handlebars are a little in more than what I would like. I can feel it in my in between my shoulders. I can feel the pressure that is being put there because of the position of the handlebars. I would be a little bit wider for me. It should be out here, just for me. I mean, it's just my reach and how everything sits. So, yeah, it's that. And as I've said in other videos, I'm not going to lie to anybody. Fifth gear, didn't even move. Just roll on, it's fine. Plenty of power. Plenty of power. I'm just going to cruise now at 80 miles an hour, give or take. Oof. Sometimes that wind stops moving, so I might move the bike even further in. Because, yeah, I'm counter steering against the wind. Does have that weird BMW turn signal thing. I don't like that. That's one thing I really don't like on these BMWs, is that turn signal. Full throttle. Yeah, it's a quick bike. Quick bike. But as far as a cruising touring bike, oh man, I mean, whew. Then you keep it maintained, this bike will run for 100,000, 150,000 miles. I mean, cruise control, you could take this bike across the country, no problem. No problem. I'm not going to be hitting a lot of you know, off-road, but you know, that's not what this bike is for. It's comfortable. It is comfortable. It is comfortable. It likes the 4,000 and above RPM range. It really does. 4,000 and above, you got good power. You got, you know, it really does like that RPM range. Below that, not so much. I mean, there's power there, but it's, you know, I'm not happy. You suck. Go faster. Oh boy. There you are. 2009 BMW R1200RT. It's interesting. And like I said, it's comfortable. It's super comfortable. I don't really find it to have a lot of character, and that's part of my problem, especially now. I want a bike with some character, and this bike really doesn't have that. It's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's too good, I guess, would be my problem. So but different strokes for different folks. But if you haven't experienced one, you know, you should try one. They're interesting. It's just no character to it. Anyway, all right, everybody, stay safe, and as always, enjoy the ride.